Hello, this is Julie Brown. Welcome to my home studio. You can see right here I've got my mat set up. So get ready. Make sure that you're drinking lots of water when you need it. Remember, this is for fitness education purposes only. This is not intended to be any substitute for any medical advice, okay? We're just going to do a very simple vinyasa flow. Now, this is part of, let me get settled down. This is part of my homework. I have my own home business, and you're looking at it. It's right here in my home. I teach fitness various places. I love to do one-on-ones. Part of my 300 hours, I love this. I'm sharing with you yoga, free yoga, karma yoga. So that being said, let's just come into a nice, comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Notice where you're making contact with the earth, and your eyes can be either open or closed. I want you to take your shoulders forward, up, back, and then press your shoulder blades down. Just begin to relax your facial muscles. Notice any places in your body. Are you holding tension too much? Begin to scan from head to toe. And maybe take some progressive relaxation stretches. So that means basically if your shoulders are tense and you want to do a progressive stretch, you're just going to take your shoulders up to your ears and then let them down and wait. Do it again and see if you notice anything the second time. Shrug all the way up, as high up as you can push them to your ears, and exhale, relax. Better? Yes. So be willing to open up yourself to new ways to stretch. As we move through this simple vinyasa flow, please note every pose looks different in everybody's body. It's also like every pose may not be for your body. It's okay. Just listen. If you tune in, you will know what to do. Deep breath in, straight, tall spine. Exhale, take your chin over the shoulder, gazing to one side. Find some stillness here. Check in, everything below your neck is tall and straight. Make your way back to the neutral. And then take your chin over the other shoulder, gazing the other direction. Really press your collarbones wide open. Find some stillness here. Coming back to the neutral. Now we're going to move right into Child's Pose. And at any time during this practice, you may take Child's Pose. It's a resting pose. So knees out wide, press your hips back. Spread out your fingers. I want you to stay here. I'm just going to cue up another song to help you relax. Make your arms really long here, and then send your hips all the way back. And then press your third eye, that's the middle of your forehead, right into your mat. Engage your core by pulling your belly button in. And then press your shoulder blades down. Stay here. Notice what happens when you find stillness in Child's Pose, and then set your intentions for your practice from that position. Let's come into tabletop position. Palms are directly under shoulders. Knees are under hips. Just begin to take your hips all the way around to your heels and then bring them back to the front and circle all the way around. And then maybe come to the center and let's wag our tail. And then circle the other way around. Send your hips back to your heels. all the way around, circling your hips around. Keep your belly in. And come back to the neutral. Let's wag our tail, come back to the neutral. Right leg extends out. Now you can either just stay with your right leg out, or you can add your left arm. Really press down, dial down the knuckle of your index finger supporting you, and maybe grab your ankle or your, if it's accessible, grab your ankle. Now remember, if this is not accessible for you, that's okay. Maybe it is. Maybe you didn't know you could do this. Keep your heart open, and I want you to keep your pelvis as neutral as possible for you. Releasing or coming to wherever you need to be. We're back to neutral, extending each limb, arm and leg. Relax down to the neutral. Let's go through a round of cat-cow. So drop your chest and then rise up, arching the back. Tailbone points down. Bend your elbows, drop your chest towards the mat, tailbone points up. Come to the neutral, wag your tail, and then come to the neutral, left leg. Now, your modification, of course, is you can just stay here with the left leg. Notice that you're wanting to push your left hip towards the earth. Optional, add the right arm. My arm and leg parallel to the earth, okay? Active core, secretly pulling your belly button towards your spine for an active core. And it's optional if it's accessible for you here. Maybe grab your ankle. If this is not accessible this early in the practice, just stick with the leg out. It is okay. Do not judge your body for what you can and cannot do. Let that go. Let all that go. And I want you to let all judgment of your body go in this moment. Release it. Extending limbs out, coming back to the neutral, circling hips around again. Change direction. Pressing into down facing dog. Bring your knees down 2 inches from the mat. Press up, down dog. Drop your knees down. Stop about 2 inches shy of the mat. Hold. Press up, down dog. Walking your feet up to your hands very, very slowly, okay? Now your feet are directly underneath your hips. So make sure your toes aren't touching, right? So just hinge from the hips. You can grab a block right here, or if you use a yoga wheel, whatever you want, or you can just hold on to your shins. Be in the moment. Let's grab each elbow, sway side to side. Notice what is coming up for you, and then focus on the breath. Release your elbows, move your props if you have any. Bring your big toes to touching. Inhale up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Now you cannot see my hands, so I'm going to come to the camera. Spiral your hands so pinkies turn in. You're actively rotating your forearms like so when you're in Tadasana. So I just want you to see, because you cannot see that from here. Spiral your pinkies in and just put a flavor of a back bend on it. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Come to neutral Tadasana, mountain pose. And you are tall like a mountain. Engage your core. Pit of belly in and up towards spine. Step 1 foot back. Reach up. Hold your imaginary beach ball. And I've stepped my left leg back, so I'm going to look to the left. So Just open and turn your rib cage, holding your imaginary beach ball. Expanding into this, breathe. Change sides. Step your other leg back. Inhale up. Hold your imaginary beach ball. Now I've got my right leg back. I'm going to twist open. It should feel amazing. Expand into this as you breathe. Fill up the lungs. Reach your fingertips out more. Step to the front, Tadasana. Inhale up. And on your exhale, reverse swan dive. Stay in your forward fold here. Shake your head like yes. Shake your head like no. Then round and round like I don't know. Fingertips to the shin. Ardha, halfway up, tabletop. So now I have my fingertips planted on my shins. And now I'm pressing the crown of my head to this wall in front of me. Let's do that again. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the shin. Make the crown of your head press to the wall in front of you to make your spine long. Now while you're in this position, put your hands down for a plank. The plank is just the top of a push-up. You can modify here with your knees down, okay? Drop to your knees, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Activate your thighs to lift your thighs off the mat. I'm grounding the tops of my feet. Exhale, down facing dog. Walk your dog, so just bend one knee and press the opposite heel. Stay where you're at. I just want you to paddle your heels, right, left, right, left. Bend each knee. So bend your right knee and then bend your left knee. Take your time in pressing only the right leg up when you come to the neutral for a three-legged dog. And then switch. Take your left leg up for three-legged dog. Come to the neutral, down facing dog. Pull your belly in, press your chest to your thighs, step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale up, Tadasana. Exhale to heart center. Bring your thumbs to your heartbeat here and notice your heartbeat. Engage your glutes and press your shoulder blades together. You are here for a reason. Step your left foot back, Crescent Lunge. Anjanasana just means Crescent Lunge. We translate it from the name of a warrior. So feel like you are strong, like a warrior. Just like powerful in your own element. If this pose is not accessible, it's fine for you to lower your knee. Actually, this is not cheating, it's just a deeper stretch. Either way is fine. I'm going to take it down. You can leave it up or take it down. Wherever you're at, stack your knee over your ankle. Twist to your right with your right leg forward. I'm keeping my thumbs right to my heart center and I'm pressing my right elbow and shoulder up for more of a twist. I want to really rinse and spin my spine here. For stability, I'm pressing my knee to the right upper corner of my mat. Bring it back. Inhale, rise up. Wherever you're at, we're going to switch sides. So switch however you're comfortable. If you love to take a vinyasa flow to get there, you can go through a sun salutation. Or you can just step back. Whatever is easy for you or whatever speaks to you the most. Once again, it's okay to lower your knee down to the floor. I'm going to take this modification today. Actually, I'm not even going to say that. It's not a modification. Right? This is just the same, just a deeper stretch, right? It's not even a modification. It's just two different ways to stretch your hips. So whether you're up or down, you're doing great. Bring your prayer hands to your beautiful heart. And with my left leg forward, I'm twisting to the left, keeping my thumbs to my heart. Check in that your knee's stacked over your ankle. For stability, pressing your knee to the upper left corner of your mat. And notice you should slow down your breathing when it's like more challenging to do so. When it's intense, just breathe. Find the beauty of the pose. Notice your belly should be strong. Inhale up. We're going to come down to plank. So plant your hands down to the mat and plank. Down dog. Take your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee. Draw some circles in the air with your knee. But continue to press your chest towards your thighs, okay? Arms are straight. Now switch sides however you need. You're going to take up your left leg for three-legged dog. Then bend your knee. Draw some circles with your knee in the air for your hip. And still continue to press your chest towards your thigh. For your down dog position to stay nice and stable. Arms are strong. Come down to your belly slowly, however you need. We're going to go right into Sphinx Pose, okay? So press your elbows first, as close as you can. I have a lot of students that will start out here. Bring it all the way in. I mean all the way in. Really be aware of where are your elbows. Get them in. And pressing your palms down, you're pressing through your forearms and your fingertips. Really rise up, lifting your heart. Optional, bringing toes to glutes for a little fun knee lift. Or just stay here. Lower down. Release. Bend your knees and then windshield wiper your feet and release your lower back. You should feel good. Let's do it again. Sphinx Pose. You can lift your toes if you want to, or you can just stay here pressing your forearms down. Elbows are close. Take your gaze slightly up. Open airway. Release your Sphinx Pose. Take your feet, windshield wiper them again. Alright, we're coming up for half bow pose. I love this one. Just like you were in Sphinx, bring your elbow as close as you can to your body, and then grabbing your shin with hopefully your thumb to the inside rather than the outside if you can open up that way. Also, don't judge yourself here. You can wrap a towel around your shin. Here we go. Lift your heart. And the goal is pressing my shin into my hand, so I'm lifting my knee upwards. I'm lifting my chest up. Breathe with your movement. Relax down. Exhale. Windshield wiper your feet. Letting go. Other side, half bow. Grab the inside, not the outside. Notice what happens when you open up. Your thumb is on the arch. You're opening up your chest. Here we go. Lift your chest. Aim your shin to press into your hand to the wall behind you, and I'm bringing my elbow once again as close as I can to my chest. Lift your heart, lift your beautiful heart. Press your shin to the wall behind you. And release. Windshield wiper those feet, roll it over to your back. You are doing a beautiful job. When you come to your back, really ground down your lower back and press your feet together. Open up your feet. Supta Baddha Konasana. My knees are floating out, bound angle pose. Your arms can be anywhere. Get grounded. Just be with yourself in this moment, telling yourself, I'm always in the right place at the right time. Stay with your feet in Supta Baddha Konasana. You're opening your feet. Reach your hands over your chest and spread out your fingers. Now, right now, my palms are facing my feet. And only from the wrist am I going to go palms up, palms down. Flexion of the hand from the wrist. Palms up, palms down. I'm directly over my chest. Palms up, palms down. Keep going and spread out your fingers a little more. Palms up, palms down. Palms up, palms down. Keep going. Press, 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 press. Wrist circles. Really moving thoroughly. If you spend a lot of time with technology, you're probably really feeling this. Or any kind of repetitive movements. You're going to unfurl anything that you're holding on to. Change direction. Just wrist circles, wrist circles. Now this time, my hands are up and my palms face each other. I'm still over the chest, lying on my back in Supta Baddha Konasana. Palms in, palms out. So palms down, palms face up. Just flexion from the wrist. Palms in, palms out. Palms in, palms out, palms in, palms out. Keep going, palms in, palms out. Spread out your fingers more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and circles. Fingertip in the middle leads, wrist circles, and then change directions. Now this time, put your palms facing your head, but still straight arms up. So my palms are now facing up. So palms up and down. Spread out your fingers, palms up, palms down. This is a little more difficult. Palms up and down. With your palms going down towards your face now. Palms up and down. Wrist circles. Flowing. Change direction. Relax your arms down. Bring your knees in together. Hug in. Bring your chest up to your knees. Hug in, and release. Hug in your right knee. Left leg is extended. Ankle circles. Keeping your knee hugged into the chest, just circle your ankle. Change direction. Now point and flex, and then a few more circles in each direction. And now with your big toe, write the first few letters of the alphabet with your toe in the air. Just write the alphabet in the air. You don't have to do the whole alphabet. Just really get it working. And then maybe write your name. Really get that burn on. Release. Good morning stretch. Arms and legs reach all the way out. Bring in your left knee. Hug in. Now my right leg is extended. Hug in that left knee. Ankle circles. Ankle circles the other way. Now point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And then a few more ankle circles in each direction. And now, with your big toe, write the alphabet in the air, or at least the first few letters of it, right? Just write the alphabet in the air for a bit here. Get that burn on, and then maybe once you feel that burn coming on, maybe you write your name in the air. You're going to feel it. Release. Let's take another good morning stretch. Reach your fingertips over your head. And then coming into your Shavasana, just take one moment to get comfortable, and then notice, where are you holding on to tension here? Maybe look left and right if you're holding on in your neck. Just settling down, letting your arms and legs become heavier on the mat. Now while you're lying here, raise up your right leg 2 inches. Hold. Release. Rock it side to side. Raise up your left leg just 2 inches. Hold. Release. And then rock it side to side. Repeat this. Raise up your right leg 2 inches and hold. Release. Rock it side to side. Raise up your left leg 2 inches. Hold, release, rock it side to side. If you feel that your spine is tight, you can also take an extra supine twist with your knees going left first and then right, or right first and then left. It doesn't matter. Tell yourself that you've done this perfectly, wherever you're at. And then tell yourself again, I took time out for myself and I did it perfectly well. And no one can tell you otherwise. Let go of the critic in your mind. Bring a smile to your face. Covering up anything that comes up with a happy memory, like a photograph, to cover up something you don't want to see. Just take your happy memories and find lots of gratitude in that. And make it big. Notice your jaw. Release any muscle tension if you're holding on in your jaw. Unclench. Make your shoulders 10% more comfortable. Take your right hand, make a fist, and then release, letting go. Take your left hand, make a fist, and then release, letting go. Feel yourself letting go in your abdomen and your glutes, your thighs, your calves, your shin, all of your body, your toes, all the way to the crown of your head. Where can we just let go? With your eyes open or closed, as we bring our awareness back, reach overhead and then roll over to either side that you're most comfortable. Using your arm as a pillow and knees are bent. Just get comfy here. Coming back to your original intention that you set at the beginning of class, use your top arm, spreading out those fingers, and then the other arm, spreading out the fingers on that hand. Both arms, both hands, don't just flop up without your hands and arms. Take your time and press yourself up. If you're not ready and you're just hearing the sound of my voice, take all the time that you need. No one is rushing you. We find ourselves often too rushed, pushing ourselves too hard. This makes it difficult to let things go. So if you're not ready, just stay where you're at, wherever you are. You're doing great. When you hear the sound of the singing bowl, make space for new thoughts. So we think about letting go of any repetitive thoughts that we know are not helping us out, and we make space for new creative thoughts. Whether if you're lying down or seated, just notice your breath. Notice your heartbeat. You can bring your prayer hands to your heart. I invite you to honor the teacher that is within you. Thank you for practicing with me today. I am honored, and thank you for being a part of this wonderful journey where I'm learning so much. Namaste.